So DDR5 margins are catching up to HBM? That sounds like saying instant noodles are almost as profitable as a steakhouse dinner.
Right. That is exactly the right reaction. But look at the numbers. HBM, the super chip memory that goes into NVIDIA's AI accelerators, has been the star for 2 years. Margins north of 80%. Everyone thought that was a league of its own.
And now, DDR5 is getting close to that. The same DDR5 that goes into my desktop.
Server DDR5, specifically. The kind that runs data centers. Here's the thing. AI training does not just need HBM. It also needs a massive amount of regular DRAM to hold the data being processed. As AI demand exploded, so did the need for server DDR5.
So the side dish became almost as expensive as the main course.
That is actually a decent way to put it. SK Hynix reported operating margins above 70% last quarter. Their DRAM business, which is mostly DDR5 now, is printing money. Samsung's memory division is seeing similar trends.
Wait. If DDR5 is so profitable now, what was it before? Were they just giving it away?
Not giving it away, but margins were much thinner. 2 years ago, the memory market was in a deep slump. DDR5 was oversupplied. Prices were in the basement. Samsung and SK Hynix were barely breaking even on conventional DRAM.
So what changed? Did someone flip a switch?
AI changed it. Not just the fancy HBM chips. Every AI model needs a giant pool of regular memory to hold training data. The big cloud companies started buying DDR5 by the truckload. Demand went through the roof.
So the same companies building a high data centers need both HBM and DDR5, and that demand surge pushed DDR5 prices up?
Exactly. And here's the kicker. Samsung and SK Hynix now face a strategic decision. Their HBM production is already fully committed to clients, mostly NVIDIA. They cannot squeeze more HBM out of existing fabs without huge capital investment.
But they can shift production toward DDR5 more easily?
Bingo! DDR5 uses similar manufacturing processes. The same fab lines can be configured for either. So they're reallocating flexible capacity, the production lines that are not locked into HBM contracts, towards server DDR5.
Wait, and since DDR5 margins are now approaching HBM territory, that shift makes perfect financial sense.
You got it. The CEO of SK Hynix recently said something striking. He said next year we'll see an extremely tight supply situation, possibly a historic shortage. Demand will exceed supply well beyond 2030.
So DDR5 is not just catching up, it might actually become the bottleneck.
That is the part most people miss. Everyone talks about HBM as the scarce chip, but the real constraint might turn out to be regular server DRAM, because every AI server needs a ton of both.
So what does this mean for someone like me who just wants to upgrade their PC?
Good question. Consumer DDR5 prices are likely to stay elevated. When manufacturers prioritize server DDR5 at higher margins, consumer supply gets squeezed. If you have been waiting for memory prices to drop, the window may have already passed.
So next time I see a RAM price spike, I should blame AI training rather than some random shortage.
Pretty much. That DDR5 stick in your shopping cart? Right now, it has more in common with an HBM chip than you would think. Not in performance, but in how badly the industry needs it. And that is why Samsung and SK Hynix are betting big on it.